Is trucking right for you? One of the biggest mistakes people make is getting into trucking because they hear about the money without understanding the lifestyle.
What's up, Flavor Nation? So, you're thinking about getting your CDLs. Let's talk about it.
Yo, what's up? I'm Zion, and this is The Open Road. You ready? Let's roll.
Now, a couple of questions you should ask yourself is this something that I really want to do? And why even get my CDLs? So, alright, let's start with why even get my CDLs. So, what we hear is that high demand for drivers nationwide. I can neither confirm or deny if that is even true that we're in high demand for drivers. Another one, opportunity to earn a good income without a 4-year degree. The ability to travel and see different parts of the country. Multiple career paths beyond over-the-road trucking. So, those are some points with why you would want to get your CDL. Now, is getting your CDL something that you really want to do? Do you know what comes with having your CDLs, getting your CDLs? Now, one thing that I would like to tell you is that having your CDLs can work for you in multiple ways, because there's different type of CDLs to get. Now, what I would say is, don't come out here to get your CDLs just because of the money. One thing you will learn quickly is that being a truck driver is not all about the money. Truck driving is literally a lifestyle. Because if you come out here thinking, oh, I'm just gonna be out here, I'm gonna make a bag, I'm gonna run it up, whatever the case may be, I guarantee you within a couple of months, you'll be ready to quit. Yeah, you'll be ready to quit. Oh, I'm missing home. I don't see my family. I don't get to hang with my friends. That's the things a lot of people don't tell you about trucking. So if you think you're going to come out here just to run a bag up, yeah, you need to reconsider getting your CDLs. Now, if missing family, missing friends, not being home all the time is something that you can deal with, cool. This might work for you. It might work for you. Now, when you come out here and get your CDLs, make sure that you have a plan when you get your CDLs. Don't come out here without a plan in place. Like, what do you want to do with your CDLs? Is this just something to make some money for right now, to get me to another point in my life? Is this a stepping stone? Make you out a plan. Am I doing the first steps I need to do to get to another part of trucking? Or is it, like I said, like a stepping stone? Have a plan when you come out here. All right. The type of CDLs. You got your Class A. Class A is for tractor trailer combination vehicles. It's the most versatile CDL that you can have. And then you have your Class B, like for straight trucks, dump trucks, buses, that type of thing. And I think in some states they have Class C CDLs, if I'm not mistaken, for like smaller passenger vehicles, hazardous materials, and all of that type of stuff. So just check in your state, depending on what CDL you want to go for, what are you looking to get into, which CDL is required for that particular job that you're looking to get into. Now, along with having your CDLs, you also have endorsements that you attach to your CDLs. You have your tanker endorsement, your hazmat endorsement, and then if you get both of those together, the tanker hazmat, it's called an X on your driver's license. Then you have your doubles and triples. Then you have your passenger endorsement, and you have your school bus endorsement. So again, it just depends on what you want to do with your CDLs. Now, the first thing you want to do is, with learning, with whatever job you want to do as far as obtaining your CDLs, you need to know which CDLs you need, like I said. So you need to go to your DMV to see what tests that you have to study in order to obtain those CDLs. So for Class A CDLs, I know that you're going to have to do general knowledge, air brakes, and combination. All right. For Class B, it's general knowledge, air brakes, and passenger for your Class B. Now, those other endorsements that I talked about earlier, me personally, I would recommend that you attach hazmat to your CDLs, because it opens up room for better opportunity. I also would suggest getting your tankers and your doubles and triples. Just go ahead, study them all, put them all on your CDLs. That way later on down the line, you won't have to worry about trying to add those endorsements later. But now I do know a lot of things have changed when it comes to getting your endorsements. Before, you can just take the test, and those endorsements will be added to your CDL. So with general knowledge, air brakes, combination brings the Class A CDLs. You would have to do training for those. With the Class B, general knowledge, air brakes, passengers, again, you will have to go to school and do training for those. If you have your Class A CDLs and you want to add your P endorsements, which is the passenger endorsements, again, although you have those Class A CDLs and you want to add those passenger endorsements, you will have to go, again, unfortunately, you will have to go to school, do some training to have those P endorsements added to your CDLs. When it comes to your tankers, your hazmat, and your doubles and triples, those can be added. You just take a test and those can be added. And I think now that with the hazmat that you have to do some type of classroom training first before you add your hazmat endorsement. Also with those hazmat endorsement, you have to get a background check, fingerprinting, in order to have those endorsements, those hazmat endorsements added to your CDLs. If you had ever had your TWIC card, it's the same process with getting your hazmat endorsements. Now, once you have taken your tests, so I will give you, there's an app called CDL Prep. You can study that app, and a lot of those questions, maybe like 90% to 95% of those questions are on the tests. That's what I've heard, that a lot of people have been using that app to help them study for the tests. So download that app, study, use it as a tool to help you study along with using the book from the DMV to go ahead and take that test. So use that as a study tool to help you study those tests. Once you've taken your test at the DMV, search around for companies. If you're getting your Class A, there's companies that'll help you pay for your getting your CDLs. You have Prime, Swift, there's Warner, and I think Warner is attached to I can't think of the name of the company right now. Roadmaster. I don't know too much about Roadmaster, so you want to do your research on these different companies. And there's other companies out there, there's other schools out there where you can go through and get your CDLs, but a lot of these companies will pay for them for you, and along with that will come with a contract with being with those companies for a certain amount of time. That's just what they require if they're going to pay for it. Don't think that like it's just totally free. So you're gonna have to work for them for a certain amount of time in order for them to pay for your CDL. But if it comes free, why not? You don't have to come out of your pocket, and then plus you're getting paid to work for those companies while they're paying for you to get your CDLs. So it works for you. But I do know if you break that contract, then you're fully responsible for those fees that came along with training you and getting you to get your CDLs. So don't think that, you know, all of you go ahead and you work for them and then just opt out, you decide you want to quit, that there's no consequences that come along with that. There are. So my suggestion is just go ahead and work out your time, get the experience. I think some companies are from 9 months or from 6 months up to a year. Don't quote me on that. For some companies, I can neither confirm or deny. So do your research, as I say, to find out which companies will work for you. What are you looking to get into? What do you want to do? And what will work for you? What will work for you? So do your research. Now, one of the things a lot of people like to talk about is the money conversation. How much I'm gonna make, how much you made, how much this person made, how much. It's gonna vary. Let's be honest. It's gonna vary. Trucking is one of those jobs where the pay varies. So you're not gonna make what I make. You're not gonna make what the next person made, or that person is not gonna make what you make. It just varies. There's a range. So it depends on what you want to do. And then if you're first getting your into this and you're just putting your foot in the door, it's going to take some time for you to make some money. Let's be honest. With any job, it just takes time to make money because you need to get that experience. You need to focus on getting the experience first before you start focus on making the money. Because if you come out here, like I said, focus on making the money, it's going to end very quickly for you. You're going to hate your job. You're going to hate what you're doing. You're going to think it's not working for you. Oh, this person told me this person told me that. Like, focus on the experience. Stop chasing the money. The moment you focus on the experience and focus on what you want to do and what works for you, the money will come. The money will come. Focus on the experience. Get the experience. Then you can move around, like, to find out exactly what it is that you want to do. Some people want to do drive-in. Some people like doing reefers. Some people like doing flat bed. Some people like the specialty hauling. There's a variety of things out here when it comes to doing your CDL. Some people like doing tankers, hazmat. It's a variety of things out here. So you just have to figure out what's your lane, what works for you, what do you like to do. You get what I'm saying? So trying to figure out what this person made, what that person made, it's going to drive you crazy because you're just money hungry and just focused on how much you can make. If that makes sense. If you're just focused on the money, then my suggestion is don't come out here. Is there money to be made? Yes, there's money to be made. But if you're just seriously focused on making the money, I'm telling you, don't come out here because it's going to do nothing but frustrate you. And you're going to quit your job because that's your main focus. Am I saying don't focus on the money? No, I'm just saying don't make that your main focus. Because it's not going to work for you. It's going to end badly. It's going to end quickly. You're going to become frustrated. You're going to hate it out here. Yeah. So don't make making money out here your main focus. Again, come out here with a plan. Execute that plan. Block out the background noise and focus on what it is that you want to do out here. Because you're going to have people out here saying, oh, you can make money doing this, or you can make money doing that, or you can make money doing this. It works for them. You can go in that same field that they told you that the money is working for them, and you can flop. Make absolutely nothing. Have a horrible time just because that individual told you that you can make money doing that. That's what works for them. What works for them may not work for you. So again, find out what works for you. What do you like doing? What is your main focus? Come out here with a plan. I cannot stress that enough. Come out with a plan. Come out here with a plan and do what works for you. Block out the background noise and do what works for you. Your bills are not their bills. Your bills are not my bills. My bills are not your bills. My bills are not their bills. So you can find a job that is perfect for you. To somebody else, it may not be making money, but for you, it is perfect. The home time is perfect. Paying your bills is perfect. You got money in your pockets after paying your bills. You know, going from point A to point B may be perfect for you. Don't let somebody come along and tell you, oh, you can make a lot of more money doing this, and then you get there. You don't have the home time you had at the last job that was perfect for you. You don't have the miles that was perfect for you at your last job. There's more work at this particular job now that you got to hustle and bustle and do just to make the money. And the last job that you had was perfect. It worked for you. But you thought about making more money, and that this individual said that you can make more money doing this for you, but the job itself doesn't fit your lifestyle. It doesn't. You get what I'm saying? So do what works for you. So now, with that being said, not everybody who holds a CDL wants to be an over-the-road truck driver, right? So with that being said, we have over-the-road truck driving. We have local truck driving, which is in your prospective areas. We have regional truck driving, which means you can drive on a certain part of the country from state to state. So let's just say if regional for that particular company is the east side, you'll run from Florida up to maybe, who knows, New York, Vermont, Connecticut, that whole east side region. Same thing if you do the West Coast. You got California on that side, Washington, Oregon, Nevada on the east side. And then you have the mid, you know, Texas, South, North Dakota, all of that in the mid. So those are regionals. So you just run that particular region in the country, whether it be the east, northeast, southeast, the mid, you know, same thing, midwest, mid-east, mid-north, mid-south. Or you have the west, where you have southwest, northwest. Those are all regional runs. You just stay within that particular region. And for those who drive buses or want to drive buses, you have motor coaches that go that only do local, maybe. You have some motor coaches that only do regional, and then you got some motor coaches that may do tours with different companies, different bands, or whatever, different organizations. Or you have those motor coaches that may do events like for schools or jobs, or they traveling from that particular state to another state or within that state. So you just have to see what it is that you want to do, again, with your CDLs. And then also the type of jobs when it comes to driving 18-wheelers. You have owner operators, you have lease purchase, you have lease operators, and you have company drivers. So it's just all about what you want to do. If I'm missing something, I'm quite sure they'll put them down in the comments to let you know about all the different avenues that you have with having your CDLs. So there's a whole bunch of different avenues you can take once you get your CDLs.
Now, along with getting your CDLs or even having your CDLs, along with that come with doing a pre-trip of your truck. So you're gonna need to know those engine parts and know the truck from the front to the back. All right, the reason you have to learn this truck from the front to the back, because safety is not an option. When you have your CDL, safety is not an option. You have to make sure that you're operating a safe vehicle at all times, because at the end of the day, you have to realize it's not only you on that road, there's a whole bunch of other people and families that's on that road. So, pre-trip is part of that, making sure that your vehicle is safe to operate on the road.
Influencers be like, so I got this wonderful product. It's called Peak from my local truck stop. Like, oh my God, it is so freaking amazing. It gets my windows like super clean. You can see directly through them once you use this product. I've been using it for years and it hasn't failed me yet. And you guys, oh my God, it is so freaking easy to open. It is so freaking easy to open, and it smells amazing. So don't mind that I said I've been using it for years. This is my first time using it, and we're gonna see how this product works. Once I figure it out, then I'll let you guys know. It is so easy to use. Open up the little zipper thing there and pour it into this thingy, this little hole here. Just pour it all in there. Just all in there. Just have at it, But from other people, I've heard that this product is freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, you guys, we're gonna pour this all in here so that we can have clean freaking windows. Like, who wants to run around with dirty windows? Like, what kind of animal are you? I don't know about you, but I remember those Saturdays where my mom will wake us up like super early, have the radio playing. You know for a fact it is time to clean house. Okay, so you guys, I went ahead and I put the product in there, and we're gonna give that a swirl a little bit later while we're driving, just to see how it works. Now guys, I won't lie to you. When you first get your CDLs, going to school or even studying to get your CDLs,
like it can be a bit frustrating at first, trying to get the information down pat, trying to figure things out, getting acclimated to this lifestyle of being a trucker. Can be a little frustrating, but you'll get through it. You'll make it. You know, be patient with yourself. Just realize this is something new that you're taking on. When it comes to studying, some of y'all probably haven't been in school in a long time, or been in your books or in study mode for a long time, so that gets frustrating. Be patient with yourself. Taking the tests, that's gonna get it's gonna take its toll on you, because you're gonna be worried about, you know, did I study the right thing? Did I study long enough? Did I study enough, period? Am I familiar with the information that was provided for me to study? All of that stuff is gonna be going through your head. You wanna pass it on the first go round. I say, again, be patient with yourself. This is something new that you're taking on. It's like trying to rush a 3-month-old baby to walk. Get what I'm saying? It's gonna take time. If you take your time, the information will come. When it comes to learning the truck for your pre-trip, again, that too is gonna be some aggravation. You're gonna get frustrated. It's all new information for you, and look at it in that sense. You're learning how to get your CDLs. You're learning how to maintain your CDLs. So it's gonna be a lot of information that comes along with that. A lot of information is gonna be dumped onto you. And again, don't take it personal. Don't overwhelm yourself. If you have to take a couple of steps back, regroup, pull yourself together, then do that. But just remember, out of everything that may be going on in that moment, you got this. You got this. You got it. You got it. You got this. Okay? So if you need to step back, take that moment, take a breather, step back, gather your thoughts. You can do it. You got it. And just know, if you go in with the expectation that there's going to be a lot of information thrown at me and that this is something new that I'm taking on, you won't be so hard on yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't be so hard on yourself. You got this. With learning the truck from front to back, learn piece by piece. Don't try to learn it all at one time. Piece by piece. Every opportunity that you have when you're in school, learning that pre-trip, every opportunity that you have to go set your eyes on the truck, physically touch it, take your pre-trip out there and go over that pre-trip over and over and over and over again till you're exhausted with it, till you're tired with it, till you have it locked in. Go over that pre-trip. Yeah, you're gonna meet some people along the way. You may meet a couple of people that you want to be friends with, you want to lock in with, you want to have that normal interaction with folks. That's all fine and dandy. Do that. But at some point, know that you're there for you, to make a living, to make your money, to make a better lifestyle for you, your family, if you have kids, whatever the case may be. It's all right to make friends, but don't let that get in the way of what you're trying to do. Don't let that be an interference, okay? Again, you got this. Now, guys, for me personally, having a CDL, it changed my life. It gave me opportunities to earn a living, like provide for my family, build a business mindset. And whether you're looking for a fresh start, a career change, financial stability. Getting your CDLs can be one of the best investments to make within yourself, or to make for yourself. Now the key is choosing the right training, staying safe, and treating it like a profession. You hear what I say? Treat it like a profession. Don't come out here again just saying, oh, I'm just trying to, make money and all of that type of stuff, and because it's just gonna kind of crash and burn like really quickly if you just focus on just making money, because it's just gonna agitate you. This trucking is really a lifestyle. There's a lot of things that come along with it that people may not talk about, or people may not tell y'all at all. Some of the things is that you're living in your truck, which is smaller than a prison dorm, or maybe about the size of a prison dorm. So you got to get used to being in small confined spaces for a long period of time. You're driving for a long period of time, also like 10, 11 hours a day, depending on your destination. You're showering at a gas station. Let that sink in. You're taking a shower at a gas station, and you're sleeping in a huge parking lot with a whole bunch of other people who take showers at a gas station and sleep in the parking lot, right? So what am I talking about? Those are truck stops. You're gonna shower at a truck stop, you're gonna sleep at a truck stop, and if you don't plan out your trips correctly, missing a shower for a day or two may happen, not finding a good spot to park so that you can get your rest for the night. Your eating habits are gonna change because you don't have the access to a grocery store like you would like to. All of that come along with pre-planning your trip, finding those areas where you may or may not can stop, rest, shop, that type of thing. There's a lot of things that come along with that. Now, if you can get your CDLs today and start making money next month, what's the one thing holding you back? So drop it down in the comments and let's talk about it. Is trucking right for you? One of the biggest mistakes people make is getting into trucking because they hear about the money without understanding the lifestyle. You heard what I said? Did you hear what I say? They get into trucking because they hear about the money without understanding the lifestyle. Now, trucking can be rewarding, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same token, it's not for everybody. Trucking is not for everyone. So before investing your time and your money into getting a CDL, ask yourself, can you be alone? Right? Are you self-disciplined? Do you enjoy driving? So let's kind of dig into some of that. Like, can you handle like being alone? So are you comfortable with spending time alone, like long periods by yourself? Can you stay mentally positive without consistent social interaction? And do you have healthy ways to stay connected without loved ones? So that's some of the things you got to ask yourself. So are you self-disciplined, right? So are you are responsible for getting up on time, planning your trips, managing your hours of service, showing up for appointments, maintaining your truck, and following safety regulations.
can you manage your finances? So you got to ask yourself, can you stick to a budget? Can you save for emergencies? And are you willing to sacrifice today for long-term financial goals? You heard me? Are you willing to sacrifice? Because when you come out here, there are going to be a ton of sacrificing. People at home, your loved ones and all that, you know, all they see is that you drive trucks and you make money, but they don't understand the sacrifices that you have to make with being out here in this truck. They don't understand the toll that it can take on you mentally. Also, there is a lot. So those are some important questions that you have to ask yourself when it comes to wanting to obtain your CDL. So with that being said, again, I'll let you guys know, like, trucking isn't just a job. It is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. So the people who usually succeed in this particular industry, I was about to say injuries. The people who succeed in this particular industry usually aren't chasing a paycheck. Yeah. As funny as it sounds, as crazy as it may seem, they really ain't chasing a paycheck. They enjoy the freedom, the independence, the responsibility, and the challenges that comes with the lifestyle on the road. They really enjoy what it is that they're doing, and I'm one of those people. Like, I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy being able to, like, meet different people when we get to shippers, and at truck stops you get to meet a lot of other truck drivers, pretty cool people. You get to see different things around the country, different cities, different little towns, different scenic views that you may have never experienced in your own neighborhood, state, or local community, you know? So before you get your CDLs, take an honest look at yourself. If you can handle solitude, staying disciplined, managing your money wisely, and you truly enjoy driving, this job can provide some opportunities that, like, some careers can't even match, you know? And that's just me being honest. So it can really become more than a job. It can become like a path to financial freedom and personal growth, because you will learn a lot about yourself because you're out here by yourself, managing yourself, dealing with your own thoughts, and you're in this small confined space. So that personal growth will happen.